Hey everyone, it's Donna Cutting, founder and CEO of redcarpetlearning.com, and I want to teach you a simple strategy for continuously improving your customer experience. And I call it the Take Two conversation. Isn't that cute? I need a bigger one, but I think this is kind of cute. And it's actually a little keychain. Anyway, I digress. So the take two conversation is something we've been teaching this to our customers for years under a different name because I learned about it from Pam Huff. If you recall, if you've read my first book, The Celebrity Experience, Insider Secrets to Delivering Red Carpet Customer Service, you'll remember Pam. She is, or used to be, the Celebrity Services Director for the Gaylord Opryland Hotel. And she's been so very helpful to me. We've become friends over the years. We stay in touch occasionally. And she told me that at the Gaylord, they would have a process every time, say, a potential meeting planner was coming through for a tour. At the end of that tour, or the end of that customer or prospective customer interaction, they would do what they called a hit or miss conversation. So what were our hits? What were our misses? What are we going to do next time to turn those misses into hits? And we actually called it that with our customers for many years. And then I recently got involved in a coaching program, and I noticed that they are teaching a very similar process, but they've got a much cuter name for it. So I changed the name to the Take Two conversation because I just thought I wanted a cuter name that went with our branding, but also for some of our customers, that connotation of having misses felt a little negative. So I think this idea of take two, meaning, in the movies, they have, when the actors are acting out a scene in front of the cameras, they do several takes, right? Until they get exactly what they're looking for. And so here's how it works. If you have an interaction that you go through with your customers on a regular basis, so here's a couple of examples of that. Recently I spoke with hospital discharge planners, so that's a perfect example. Every time you discharge a patient from the hospital, that is a process that you want to go really well. That's a great place for a take two conversation. Or we actually had customers who did it after every event that they planned, and they just got better and better. And I'll tell you more about that in a moment. But if it's a tour, if it's an event, whatever it is that you do on a regular basis, if it's onboarding a new customer or onboarding an employee, what you do is you get everybody who is involved in that process, and you have a quick little take two conversation. This does not have to be a big, long thing, right? And it goes like this. What did we do well, right? What went well this time, right? And what did we specifically do well? Because you want to celebrate those things, and you want to make sure that they are repeatable, right? What could we have done better? Right? We used to call this misses, but now it's just like, what could we have done better? Now, the key is not to focus on what the customer could have done better, or the vendor, or the partner, or whoever else. It's like, what could our team have done better? So if someone didn't get their paperwork on time, what could we have done to facilitate that, to communicate better, whatever it is, right? But always keep the focus on you, because if you keep the focus on, well, if they had done this, this never would have worked, there's no changing that. You can't change what other people can do. You can only change what you do. So what could we have done better? Then what are we going to do next time to make sure that we have more wins, right? And more in column A and not so many things in column B. Now, Here is what happens. Every time we bring this up to our customers, they either verbally tell me this, or I can see it in their faces where they think, oh, great, just like one more thing we have to do that we don't have time for. But every time they actually do it, here's how that conversation goes. They'll come back to me or one of my team members and say, look, we thought this was just busy work. It was like one more thing. We didn't want to do it, but we decided to try it. We decided to commit for 30 days. And what's happened is amazing. Like, we are definitely seeing more positive. We are continuously getting better and better and better. And it's all because we're taking 15 minutes after every interaction to just debrief. Like, what went well? What didn't go well? What are we going to do so that it's better next time? And one of our clients actually did this after every event. So they would host little parties for some of their customers. And when what went well, what did we do well, what didn't we do so well, and then what are we going to do to make it even better next time? And what happened was they came up with such creative ideas. They did such a great job that just the process got better and better and better. They had more to fall back to hit or miss. They had more hits and less misses, and more people wanted them to plan parties for them, which was great because it was a revenue source, so they actually increased their revenue. It is such a simple strategy. It takes 10 to 15 minutes to do, and you will see that your customer experience will just get better and better and better. So, why don't you give it a try? Do a little take two. Identify what is the process, what is the customer process that you're going to use this on. Do a little take two on it. Do it for a few days and then comment below and let me know what you think. As a matter of fact, comment below right now and let me know that you're going to give it a try for, I would say, at least 30 days. Give it a try for a month. See what happens. And hey, if you like this video, please comment. Let me know. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're not a subscriber yet. And then a little bell over next to the subscribe button so that you always get an alert every time we have a new video. And of course, we would love for you to visit us at redcarpetlearning.com. Give us a shout out if we can help you roll out the red carpet for your customers. In the meantime, keep living and working the red carpet way.